investment strategies. So can we discuss the merits and risk of various investment strategies like buy and hold, fix and flip, or buy to let? Which ones are the best in current market conditions? What's your opinion? So, David.
Who are you picking to start first?
Well, David, since you picked up the mic, how about if we start with you? Thank you for briefing.
Yeah, so, Polish foreigner. Before I'm going to start, I just want to say it's a great honor for me to be one of the speakers, which are wonderful people who have great experience on this market. When I moved here in 2012, working in the warehouse for Greencore, I never ever imagined that I will be on one stage with such a star. So great applause for you guys. Thank you for that opportunity. And because I'm a simple guy from a village, when I was a little boy, I was raising chickens, and I was always dreaming about big farm and selling the eggs and keep all the chickens. I didn't like the idea of killing them and putting them on the table because I was connected with them very strong. So I found that similarity in UK with the properties. So I'm a big fan to gather the wealth. I don't know what's going to happen after my life with that wealth. That's going to be up to my kids. And I'm a big fan with buy-to-let properties. Why is that? Even now, today, when we have high interest rates, and we need to remember about one factor. The rent is still coming up. And what's going to happen in another 5-10 years when the interest rates will get back again to low rates? The rents will stay because we are lack of properties, and then the interest rates will go down, and you will be even bigger winner than you've been in the past. And now, where is a huge fear, it's the best times to buy good deals because in the future, with the inflation, it's not going to be cheaper. So my answer is go with buy-to-lets.
And how about flips? Would they work at all?
Well, I'm doing one flip. You know, North is different prices than comparing to London. But I'm doing nice one now. We bought a property, repossessed property. It's a ex-weed farm. So yeah, it's very popular in this country. It's in Poland. You know, just for you guys, in Poland, when we talk about the English market and we tell them like how many properties is taken over here. Because of weed, it's like they think it's like different kind of planet. So I bought that for 113, and it's already valued for 250. So that can be a good flip as well. So there will be also more properties for sale, and you can still make a good deal flipping them. But the problem is how long it's taking. You know, it's not like in Poland. In Poland you can buy and sell property same day and sell it next day. Over here, it's taking like 9 months. You know, from time to get it, the keys, renovate it, and then put it back on the market. So the time is really long. That's why I'm not a big fan of flips. So yeah, I'm gonna give maybe voice to someone else now.
Yeah. I just wanted to know the weed farm, the purchase price. Did it include all the stock?
Is this what you're not telling us, Ranjan?
So for me...
James, would you like to comment on that at all?
No, you go for it.
You know, for me, I believe the media are doing everybody a favour because the media is scaring everybody so much that it becomes a land of opportunity. Everything you hear on the media for me is fake. You know, I'm nearly 10 years from watching the news. And the amount of opportunities out there from people who are scared in the property world. I bought a building the other day for pennies that we're going to turn into a hotel. Buy to lets, I agree with yourself totally. The rent keeps going up, amazing. I've got 550 apartments which I do serviced apartments with. The market is getting stronger. Don't believe the press. Keep buying, keep flipping, keep developing. Let's fucking go.
Thank you, Tom.
I think I bought properties, I've sold properties in the past, and generally, although the ones I sold seemed like a good idea at the time, I genuinely regret it. I think holding property long term and getting that true long term wealth, as long as it makes money, you're making cash flow and you can afford to hold it, that's probably my favorite thing. Whether that's a single let, an HMO, so whatever it is, I think holding it is probably the best thing. I'm not so keen on flipping in the current market conditions. Great in a rising market, but still uncertainty about now. I think if you do flip, you've got to make sure, just in case you can't sell it, you can rent it out as a backup plan. So just be careful in the current market.
I'm going to agree with you and add to it a little bit, because buying to hold is also, you can really accelerate your returns if you get the timing right. And I think people don't really fully understand why the timing is right for now. So when I talk about, buying commercial properties, cheap, developing them into residential properties, keeping them, if you hold them for 5 years, the values of those properties are likely to go, just treble in value. The reason for that, and we've got statistics for this, when you look at any period where in the UK history, where there's been double-digit inflation, within 5 years, property prices have doubled. And the reason is because of this. Everyone's wages go up. Wage growth has already been 6-7% this year. So you get 2 or 3 years of that, and then what happens is the mortgage people can afford increases. So think about £100,000 today. It has a certain value in your head. But £100,000 in 5 years' time won't feel like £100,000 today. It'll feel like a lot less. So how can property prices stay the same? All these things have always meant that when we have had double-digit inflation in the UK for more than 2 or 3 successive years, property prices more than double within a 5-year period. And that's the reason to hold.
Ranjan, thank you.
Yeah. So one thing I think is, it's pretty good consensus that we're saying like the main strategy should be buy and hold. For me, the most important thing is, okay, you're going to do a buy and hold, but understand, right, the difference between the gold mine and the gold. So what you want to do is always look for a property that will cash flow but has potential for future development over the course of the next 10 years. So it's always like, I always say, understand the difference between a chicken bone, right, and a drumstick. There's meat on the bone. So you're looking for that thing that you can leverage later down. So has it got loft extension? Can you get planning permission? Can you convert it into, for example, service departments? These are all the value adds that you develop. So it ain't just buy and hold. It's buy, hold, and then develop over the next 10 years. So I always tell people, what are the things that you can do to this property in the next 10 years? Can you go up? Can you go backwards? Can you split? These are all the extra bonuses that you get for free. Yeah? And so this is how you should do it. If you just buy something that is pretty much going to be the same 10 years from now, right, then that's not necessarily the best deal. You'll see lots of opportunities you can add. Is there anything you want to add, Tom?
Yeah, something I just wanted to say, guys. I had the privilege of sitting with Grant Cardone a number of weeks ago and had a private conversation with Grant for an hour. So if anybody's recording this, the last conversations from these three gentlemen are exactly what Grant Cardone told me. So the golden nuggets these men are given is sensational. I'm just sitting here listening, oh my God, where's Grant? Because the advice you have given isn't golden, it's platinum. It's absolutely incredible. So thank you for reminding me about what really matters. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I was just going to say, you should have come to us and saved us a fortune.
Well, just technically speaking, I think just on these 5 shares, we got combined over 100 years of property investing, I imagine. So quite mixed experience.